Well, guess what?
What?
The windows are in.
I know.
For the first day. This is our first day that we have a sealed house.
Oh, it's so nice.
Like Noah said, no more birds' nests in there, no more cats rummaging around.
God, it's been a challenge to get these windows, folks.
And it's still not done. There's still certain things missing, like the borders are missing on the inside, but that's coming.
Yeah, it's all coming, but we have windows.
And
they're nice, actually. They're very strong and solid.
I love them. Well, I like them.
Yeah. They're not wood, so Jenny doesn't like that, but
But they are very sturdy, and we're going to change these handles.
why don't you go in and open some windows?
Ooh.
Very nice, very nice.
French windows.
Yes.
So we can sit here, have a little lunch, have the windows open.
Beautiful. It's got this nice big one over here. Yeah, very nice.
Bonjour.
Very nice. So funny. It's so funny how windows make us so happy.
Originally I wanted to have a door, one of those half doors that this stays closed and this could open. And the mason or the contractor, whatever, he said to me, "Do you have a horse?" I said, "Why?" He's like, "You only have that in farms." I was like, okay, I thought it'd be cool. I saw it in Greece before.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the Frenchies do not hold back.
let's go see the other windows. Well, yesterday Jenny's room was painted, and the windows are nice and open now. I said I'm going to have to make her some of those like griffin things to hold the windows open on the inside. We'll have to have some nice things for that.
They are sturdy aluminum windows.
Yes, they really are. But see, that's the problem. You have to have a thing to hold it.
Stabilize
a little
it?
latch. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be nice. What do we got?
Finally locked in.
Oh, in here, yeah. No, it's nice. And we just worked on the door. The door is coming a few weeks.
Yeah, that door we opted not to do in aluminum. We're doing that in iron. It's going to be an iron arch.
Steel, yep, steel door. It's still going to be a square door in this shape, but it's going to be metal, an arch with metal here, and then the door will open as an arch. And that'll be really nice.
We've worked long and hard on this door to configure it because we're doing stone on the outside.
Yeah, and we're going to do stone on the inside of the doorway here. So I had to get this measurement right so that it didn't encroach on the door. So we're going to have stone all through here. We're going to have some stone possibly here, and then the wood will be exposed here. So you'll have a nice menage of things going on. It'll be beautiful.
As far as the glue mess up that was here, we have paper on this now. We can take that paper off.
Did you put that on there?
No, they did. Yeah. So yesterday when they were here working on the windows again, I explained to them what happened. I said, please, faites attention, pay attention, and please be careful when you're working with your silicone glue because these tiles are very porous.
Oui.
They said, okay, je comprends, pas de problème, désolé, we're sorry. And then guess what happened? About 3 hours later, I came in here and they were working on the epoxy for here, no protection, and they spilled the glue again.
Oh, God. I wasn't here, but I got the phone call. You can imagine how nice that was. And then our next thing we're looking at is we were looking at our television.
So we don't want a regular TV. We wanted to do something that's like incognito.
One of those, they call them a frame TV, where it looks like a piece of artwork. And this, we thought the space was much bigger and we went looking at TVs. This is actually a 50-inch TV. But we've decided we're not going to do the TV here. We're going to do artwork here and artwork there. And then down here, I found this really great easel. And the easel is going to sit down at the bottom and the TV will sit on the easel. So we'll do the big TV and then smaller pictures behind it and it will look like it's all part of the artwork.
Yeah, I think it would be
cool. So that's
cool.
going to be really nice.
Victor's coming to finish the outside. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, Victor's going to do the outside.
That's May 11th. So once that gets going.
Yeah, because it looks moche right now. It does. I mean, this is our final cleanups, is the outside. The outside looks horrible. I know. But it's going to come. I mean, once we get that beam up on top up there, we get all the stone on the front of the house.
All right, it's time to show the kitchen.
All right, here
we had
go.
this board here to protect us from dust.
Oh my God. All right, kitchen reveal time. Let's head in there.
So like we said, we've had some issues with the kitchen, and we'll show some video of it going into progress, but, oh, my stove.
You ready?
Dun, 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 dun. Voila.
There it is.
Whew, just got a whole thing of dust in my face with
Yeah,
that.
you did.
So here's the oven. This is the beauty right here.
Beautiful.
Now, unfortunately, there is a problem with this stove. There's a little, what they call a boss, a little bump on the side.
They fixed it the best they could, but it curves out.
You can't really see it on the
They're going to
camera.
replace that panel after a long talk and fighting.
So they are going to replace that, but it works perfectly. We haven't used it yet, obviously, because we're still getting everything done.
Oh, actually, let me get the lights on.
My hood, which I love that. Oh, the electricity is coming. For the cabinets, we are waiting for our handles. I ordered the handles on Etsy because I wanted some custom-made iron, very simple handles. And I couldn't get an iron person here in France to do that.
So the reason the lights have to be turned on outside of the room is because our company Schmidt sent us lights that have a remote control, but they did not include the remote control. So
That's on the way.
That's another problem we had.
And so the reason why, again, the kitchen was delayed, us showing the kitchen, is because we had some issues and we were trying to sort them out.
Yeah.
These cabinets here, these drawers, were misplaced. As you can tell, Noah can explain it better because he's the carpenter.
Yeah, the cabinets were, I don't know, what is that, 10 centimeters, 8 centimeters closer to the wall. And then over here, there was, why don't you show this? There was a gap here on this side of about 4 centimeters, and over here it was 10, 12 centimeters.
So it was misplaced.
It didn't look proper. And then everything was crammed in with the sink, and if we would have kept it that way, the knobs, we would have been right against the wall trying to turn the knobs. It was just crammed in there. It was poorly designed. And unfortunately, I entrusted the Cuisiniste to do this, and they did a poor job. So we had to fight with them, and they finally sent a person out to come and move this.
So what they did is they essentially just moved everything out. So now it's...
And that meant that this was a drawer here. These were drawers, but they don't make drawers this small. So now it will be a door that will be a petite little door. And yeah, they had to shrink this box down.
The problem was that they did not want to change anything, and we could not do anything with the way they had originally designed it. When this wasn't here, it was actually like over here. And the countertop was way too short because then we have to put, pardon me, the backsplash on.
Yes.
So when the backsplash representative came to do the measurements,
Yeah.
he said, I can't do the measurements. It's way too short. You can't even put your sink in here.
Yeah. And he actually just came a second ago because this window, we didn't know about this little stick out here on the window. So now the credence, which they call the backsplash, will go all the way up to here, around and up into here.
And the backsplash, what we're doing, you can put this up here. Okay, hold on.
Well, this isn't the backsplash we're doing.
No, but it's the same size.
Right.
So we're doing a 2 centimeter backsplash. It's going to go underneath the window here, but then it's going to come up to...
No, it just comes up to here.
Come up to there, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to do a higher one, but I didn't want to feel like I was living in or cooking in a mausoleum.
Yeah.
So, and this is just the thickness. That's not the Taj Mahal that we're getting.
Another quirk about the kitchen is the cabinets, these glass cabinets. They're very nice, but they put this bar right in the center where it's for support, obviously. But they could have put the same support in the back because they have this huge space. So we lose about, I don't know, what is that, 5 or 6 centimeters of cabinet space. So it's very bizarre, and there's no reason they couldn't have. The glass can come out here, the glass can come out here. It's just a very weird design. So,
they had to fix the corner piece right here. This is the refrigerator, the smallest refrigerator known to man. But that's okay because the room back there, it's going to be our prep room. I'm going to be able to have another full-size refrigerator. I have to open it like this because we don't have our handles yet. This is the tiny fridge. Good enough for daily use. But what happened was, over here, this paneling, the guy cut the paneling, the wall's not straight. So instead of just, it's still bizarre. Do you see how it's not a piece of straight wood? He curved the wood in there. Instead of just doing straight down and plastering, and the plâtrier could have put the plaster in there. So we would have looked at a straight line. I mean, look at this.
Well, this, yeah, but we're going to cover that. So that's.
I know, but we weren't going to. Again, I'm not a kitchen designer or a carpenter, but visually, I would think it would look better to just, and the fitter who came here agreed. He said, yeah, why did he do that?
Yeah.
He could have just did a completely straight line in wood.
Well, he's coming back, so maybe we'll have him do that.
And then whatever's left, you fill it in instead of doing a zigzag piece of wood.
Yeah.
But maybe he thought that was custom.
Yeah.
I don't know. The kitchen, though, I'm very happy about, mainly because it's done. And
Well, it's not done. We have the stone coming in.
But we've overcome a lot of hurdles.
Yes.
And the windows.
Yes, we have
Gold grills.
gold grills.
We're pimped out over here.
We wanted white, but we got gold.
This is a slider.
They're going to change that.
This is going to be changed. We're actually, for all the handles in the windows, we're going to get custom handles and put them on. I wanted French windows to open out like this, but I cannot cook or do anything with those French windows. I had them last year in this house when we rented it. It just didn't work out. So now I have this. It's a slider, but you only get half.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off.
Okay, why don't you show everybody your drawers? Why don't you open them up?
So what we decided to do, because I'm trying to make use of the little space that we have here. And again, we're going to be using that prep room to store most everything. And I think we have plenty of space. We have this right here. Again, the handles and knobs are coming. This. My little bean.
Nice.
Which this is my first time using one of these things, so I don't know how I'm gonna like it. We'll see. I don't know about that. But I do a lot of bread baking, so I thought maybe I could put the flowers on there, different flowers, depending how heavy it is. We have that. Everything else is drawers. Now I went a little modern in the kitchen because I do cook a lot. We went with all oak wood cabinets. Oh, okay. Thank you. Drawer, another drawer there, and these are all drawers.
But these are all double drawers over here.
Oh, yes. Okay. How do you do that? Okay. Oh, so it has this?
Yes.
This is my first time looking at this, too. All right. So we can do like some silverware stuff in there.
And you have underneath.
Then there's another drawer there.
Same thing. I think it's the same thing. Why don't you open that up and see?
I don't think so.
We can leave that on top, dear.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you open this?
Up from the bottom, dear.
Oh, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it
has
is.
Yeah. It has a drawer as
I
well.
don't really need that, though. You can take it out?
Yeah, I think so. But it's good to have it, I'm telling you.
Oh, maybe for like, I've seen people do it where they
The
have
lids.
pots, but you have to,
No, you don't. There's a lid right on it.
but this constricts the space of this drawer here, so I don't really have.
Yeah, but it's still a very deep drawer. Look how deep that drawer is.
It's actually not. When I have
It actually is.
big pots like this.
It's actually very deep. It's 22
Let me see that. Put
centimeters.
that right here.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a pot that big?
I do. I have some big pots, and I can't put them anywhere.
Well, I would think that in this drawer that has nothing, you could put something ginormous in there. Yeah. And you also have a prep room that most people don't have as well. So.
Plenty of space. I know a lot of people like big kitchens. This is plenty of space for me.
And the same drawers over here. You
With that.
You have doubles.
It's going to look great.
And I think this is a double as well. Oh no, that's a single. There's your big
Yeah.
space.
That's where we're going to put my flour. The big, heavy sacks of flour.
Okay.
And originally I wanted a kitchen more rustique, but for someone who cooks a lot, I think I need something like this.
Yeah, and you got a little storage up above here as well.
That I'll never use, but
Well, that's where I'd put the good stuff.
because I can't reach it.
Ah, come on.
I can't.
I can't reach it either. Here, hang this, hold this. I mean, who the heck designed that? Huh. Oh boy. Oh, and I got, so originally when we went to design this, we were going to cover this with a big molding along the top. But the more I looked at it, the more we talked about it, the more it turned out to be, no, I should have just ran the beam all the way through.
There's a concrete beam behind there.
Yeah.
That's why it was difficult with the kitchen putting these cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, we couldn't do it.
Not difficult with a specified carpenter, but with a company factory cabinet.
Well, you still would have had on the side, if we'd have done that, you'd have had a box that went up and around the beam, it would have looked bizarre. No one wanted to do that. So the idea was we would stop there and put a molding, but instead what we're going to do is I've found another beam and I'm going to join them, and then I'm going to put a metal strap across the two, because right now they just kind of don't, they don't line up perfectly. But I'm going to put a metal strap across this, and you won't even notice. It'll look beautiful. It'll look like one solid beam, and it'll look great.
Because I personally, I can't stand when the kitchen cabinets don't go all the way to the ceiling. It's my biggest pet peeve. I don't like it. I still don't like this, but at least it looks rustic with the beam.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that.
And we'll put something up there.
Yeah.
We'll find something to put up there. Little knickknacks or something, but I think it'll look nice.
All in all, I'm very happy with it, especially my oven hood.
Yeah.
Love the oven hood.
Who'd have known the cheapest thing in the kitchen would have been the most popular thing? It's insane.
Well, of course, I'm very excited about using this too.
Yeah.
This is a beast. This is a beast.
It is.
I actually thought, we could have gone a little bigger with the stove.
Tu me dis quand tu es prêt à 3. Quand tu as mis la flamme, tu me le dis. C'est bon. Allez, 1, 2, 3, allez, vas-y. Il faut que tu regardes en même temps que moi. 1, 2, 3. Pousse vers moi, pousse les bras. Pousse les bras. Force. Ça arrive pas. Allez, c'est pas grave. Ne le fais pas trop parce que lui, ne le fais pas trop balancer. C'est une gamme qui est là. Tu fais gaffe, tu vas mourir en marche. Allez, pousse. En fait, si tu verrouilles tes bras, ça va pas. Tu fais gaffe, tu vas une petite marche. La planche, elle dépasse légèrement. Allez. Hop. Allez, on le poste. Avec les copains là.
We're measuring for the credence. Credence is going to go right to this height, all the way around.
Just ordered our stone.
All right.
Secretarial duties. I ordered all the stone for the facade.
I've been sweeping up a little bit, trying to get this place in order a little bit. Trimming the trees. This was all overgrown, but now it's starting to take a little shape. Back here we got Ralph working on the plaster and the ceiling. He's doing a great job in there. Looking good, looking good. And then in here they're still working on the ceiling. It's a slow process, but almost got it cleared off. All right, so Ralph finished doing the ceiling. Did a nice little texture on the ceilings for us. Jenny was adamant that that's what she wanted. So we'll get a little texture on there, and then he will paint the ceilings. The guys all finished stripping this out in here. Let's see, we got a light. Got the light, got the beam. The beam looks beauteous. Yeah, strip that down, so they'll plaster and paint that. That'll be nice. And we'll keep moving forward with the progression. All of the windows are in. We got our new door handles. Some, not all, but some. And they're just finishing up putting these beauties on. All right. Let's go.
A bientôt.